Santa Claus ought to be here by now, Dee Dee. He's always on time.
Oh, Kent, what will he say and what'll he do when he finds the workshop and the storehouses all burned down?
I'll bet this is one time Santa Claus won't be glad to get back home.
How in the world are we ever going to get everything all built up again? And enough toys made by Christmas to give things to the children all over the world. Listen. Here's Santa Claus now.
Ho, Dancer, ho, Vixen, ho, Prancer, ho there, ho.
Hello, Santa Claus.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Kent and Dee Dee. My, but I'm glad to see you. What a trip I've had. Well, how is everybody?
All right.
Say, you don't seem very glad to see Santa Claus. What's the matter? What's wrong? Why, the workshop and the storehouses, all burned down. Kent, come here. Tell me what's happened.
Oh, Santa Claus, it's awful. The fire started about 2 o'clock this morning, and we didn't sit until too late to put it out. We were all tired out last night because we worked real late, and we were sound asleep. We didn't hear a thing until Jiggle woke us up, growling and roaring.
Well, how did the fire start? And how did it get from the workshop clear over to the storehouse?
That's the worst part of it, Santa Claus. Fire started in the workshop first. We all went to work on that. The whales were blowing water on it, and the Eskimos were shoveling snow on it. All of a sudden, we saw lights in the storehouse windows. And Dee Dee and I ran over and found fire started there, and
we saw Rodana and Huda running away across the snow. And they were carrying torches and kerosene cans with them.
Rodana and Huda. Those bad little dwarfs have been threatening to make serious trouble for a long time. But I can't believe they'd actually burn down our buildings.
But they did, Santa Claus, they did. And I know why they did, too. Yesterday morning, I was over by the dwarf's ice cave, playing with the seals, and I heard Rodana and Huda talking, and they said that you were coming home today. And if ever the dwarfs were going to make the children believe there isn't any Santa Claus, they'd have to do something terrible right away before you got back. And they sure did it.
But why weren't guards posted, Kent?
oh, Santa Claus, you know what a goofy little imp Dee Dee is. He's always playing jokes on me. And when he told me about Rodana and Huda, I just thought it was another one of his wolf stories and wouldn't even listen to him. Oh, it's all my fault, Santa Claus.
No, it isn't either. It's my fault, too. But I'm going to get even with Rodana and Huda, all right. You just wait and see what I'll do to them. Why,
There, Dee Dee. Don't lose your temper. I know how badly you and Kent both feel. But we've got more important things to think about than getting even with the bad dwarfs. Here, Dee Dee, you take my reindeer over to the stables and give them the best dinner they ever had. You know, Dee Dee, we've had a long, hard trip, and they're just as tired and hungry as they can be.
All right, Santa Claus. Get up, Thunder. Get up, Blitzen. Come on.
Kent, you walk over to the igloo with me, and we'll see what's to be done.
Why, Santa Claus, there's only a little over 20 days until Christmas, and we haven't any workshop, no tools. All of our supplies were burned up. And you know what millions of toys we need. How can we ever get everything ready in time?
This is about the worst blow I've ever had, Kent. Oh, but crying about it won't get the work done. Let's see. Why, you can get elves from all over the world, Kent. Millions of them. And they are just as clever as they can be.
You bet I can, and they'll all help, too. And Tigo, the polar bear, has been telling us for years how he's the president of all the animals, and how all the animals will do whatever he tells them to.
I wish you could have been on this trip with me, Kent. I don't believe I've ever seen as many good children as this year, and they're all looking forward to Christmas more than ever. Why, they'd never get over it if the bad dwarf stopped us now, and those children found coals in their stockings on Christmas morning instead of presents.
Yes, that's right, Santa Claus. Let's have a big meeting at the council place. The elves will all come from all over the world, and Tigo will get all the polar bears and every other kind of animal to help us.
That's fine, Kent. You call the meeting for tonight, and we'll find a way out all right. Those dwarfs haven't licked us yet, and they're not going to now. I've got to get some rest now. I'll see you tonight. Hello, everybody. I'm certainly glad to see so many of you here. You all know what has happened, and what a big job it will be to get our shops rebuilt and a new stock of toys made up before Christmas. There will be plenty of work for every one of you, and I know I can count on you all.
We'll help. You bet you can.
Kent, I didn't know there were so many elves in the whole world. You've done your work mighty well. Now tell me what all these little fellows can do.
They'll tell you themselves, Santa Claus. Nemo,
We are carpenters, and we can do all kinds of woodwork. We make everything from little wooden whistles to big doll houses. And we'll work all day and all night, Santa Claus.
Well, that's just great, Nemo. Who else have you got, Ken?
see all these elves in the green suits, Santa Claus? They're mechanics. Quinto,
First we'll make all kinds of tools for you, and then we'll make trains and airplanes, sleds and bicycles, dolls that cry and talk. We make animals that move just and growl just like real ones. We'll pick up lots of new toys that you never heard of before.
Fine, fine. We'll certainly need lots of toys. Now, how about the paint for these things, Kent?
got that all fixed up, too. See those elves dressed up in all the different colors? They run the Northern Lights. Solbag, tell us about your gang.
We make all the colors in the rainbow, Santa Claus. We keep them hidden in our caps, and we can swing our brushes so fast that the wind from them makes big storms. We'll paint everything you make all bright and shiny.
Why, Solbag, your gang has so many colors in their coats, they look like an explosion in the paint factory. Now, Kent, what's next?
Well, here's Mitzi with all of the elves that sew. We'll need clothes for the dolls and uniforms for the soldiers. How about it, Mitzi?
We work with whale-born needles that fly like the lightning. We'll get fine silky moss for the doll's hair and thick fur for the teddy bears. And Santa Claus, we never get tired.
Well, that seems to take care of the clothes, all right. But the first thing we must do is build our workshop again. Where's Gigi the beaver? He'll cut down the trees for us. Why, Gigi, you can talk faster by flapping your tail than as though you could really talk. What a lot of fine, strong beavers you have with you. You see, Gigi, we're going to need a lot of lumber for the workshop, just as fast as you can cut it down for us. Why, Chico, you ugly old polar bear, you look so white down there in the firelight, I thought you were a big snowbank. What's that you were saying? Oh, what a great idea. Chigo says the good Eskimos will rebuild the workshop and storehouses for us out of blocks of ice and snow like their igloos. They can do it while we're getting our material for the tools and the toys and everything. But that'll save a lot of time, too. By the way, Kent, how about our metal for the little tin soldiers and the iron trains and all our tools?
Well, the little gnomes will take care of that for us. They work underground all the time, and they've promised to get us all the iron and tin and copper we need. Oh, Santa Claus, Chigo says the moles work with the gnomes underground, and they'll bring us all the metal out for us.
That's good, too, Kent. Oh, but we've forgotten all about the cakes and the candies. We can't have Christmas without them.
Oh, no, we haven't. Chigo will have the bees bring us honey and sweets for the candy. And the birds will bring us grain and flour to make the bakers.
Well, we seem to be getting everything in shape now. You know, for years, the bad little dwarfs have been trying to make children believe there wasn't any Santa Claus. And that's why they burned down the workshop and everything. On my trip this year, I found more good little boys and girls than I ever found before. Why, do you know what they were doing?
No, Santa Claus. What was it?
Why, I found the boys shoveling coal and cleaning sidewalks and running errands. And the girls taking care of their little brothers and sisters, helping their mothers with the housework and everything, without even being told they had to. Why, they deserve more presents this year than they've ever had before.
Santa Claus! Oh, Santa Claus!
What is it, Dee Dee? What's the matter? What mischief have you been getting into now?
Well, I was just hiding on that big snowbank, waiting to throw a couple of snowballs at old Chico, and I heard a noise on the other side of the bank.
Say, you better leave old Chico alone, or he'll pick you up and spank you. Now, what's all this about a noise you heard?
Well, I peeked over the edge to see what it was, and they were just running away.
Who was running away, Dee Dee? And what of it? What are you so excited about?
But Santa Claus! It was Redana and Buddha, the bad dwarfs, and they heard everything you said, and they know all your plans. They were muttering and scowling, and they're going to do something terrible.
Redana and Woodha. And they heard all our plans. That means trouble. Well, I guess we've stopped most of the leaks now. But that salt certainly did melt the ice in these workshops mighty quick.
Yes, Santa Claus, I should say it did.
I send Kent for some of the Eskimos, and when they get here, they can fix us up in a hurry. It's getting colder now, and we don't need to worry so much about the melting. I do wish the snow would stop, though. Now let's all get back to work as quick as we can. Even though the roof is leaking, we can't stop. Nemo, you might take some of the elves down in the tunnel and let them work there.
All right, Santa Claus. When will Kent be back?
He ought to be here any minute now.
That's fine. Here comes Diddy now. And look what he has with him.
Why, what in the world is it? It looks like a bear cub. No, it isn't. It's a pup. Well, Dee Dee, where did you get the little dog?
Oh, Santa Claus, I found the poor little thing in a snowbank, and he's pretty near starved.
Well, then give him a bite to eat, Dee Dee. He is a cute little tyke. What have you named him?
Oh, he's so squat and cute and kind of comely looking that I just named him Fuzzy.
Fuzzy, eh? Well, that's a good name for him. But when he grows up, you know, Dee Dee, he'll be a regular husky.
A husky?
Yes. That's what the Eskimos call their team dogs that pull the sleds over the snow. And how they can go.
Oh, Santa Claus, can I make a little sled for him now?
Say, you forget about your sled for the dog and figure on helping us make some sleds for the boys and girls that are expecting their Christmas presents. Another thing, Dee Dee, you know those huskies have a wonderful sense of smell, and they can follow a trail better than any ordinary dog.
Can he follow a trail, Santa Claus?
Why, surely he can. As little as he is. Just feed him, and then you can try him out on some of the trails around here. Just see if he can follow them.
All right, I'll do that.
Quingo, you keep all the elves working as hard as they can. I'm getting worried about Kent. He should be back by this time.
What did you send him for, Santa Claus?
I told him I wanted him to look over some of the trails around the Eskimo camp, and then bring back a lot of the Eskimos to help us prepare the workshop. He ought to be back most any minute. Where is Chigo, Quinto?
Oh, that old polar bear is running around plenty, Matt. If there are any dwarfs here around the workshop, they'd better look out.
Well, suppose you go get Chico and bring him in.
All right, Santa Claus.
Nemo, now that the snow has stopped, you put some of the elves to work with their shovels and get that heavy snow off the top of the workshop. Oh, and also have them clear a path between the workshop and the tunnel.
All right, Santa Claus. We'll have it done in a jiffy. Here comes Quinto with Chico now.
Hello there, Chico. I'm getting worried about Kent, Chico. Suppose we start out to look for him. We may meet him coming back.
Can I go along with you, Santa Claus?
Yes, indeed, Quinto. You may be able to help us. All right, Chico, you lead the way. You can follow that trail with your old nose better than we could ever see it.
This snow is pretty heavy, Santa Claus. Don't you wish we had noses like polar bears so we could follow trails the way they do?
No, Quinto. Remember, we can do many things if they can't. But their keen-smelling noses do come in handy in a case like this, don't they? Look, Kent's trail is almost covered over.
Yes, but you can see where he was going all right. Look, he headed off through the deep snow.
Yes, Chico. That's the shortcut to the Eskimo camp. And Kent probably wanted to get there just as quickly as he could. Why, look at the way Chico's hurrying along, Quinto. I wonder what that means.
I don't know, but we'll have to hurry to keep up with him. Say, he's running now.
Yes. I wonder why. Let's catch up with him.
Look, he stopped there at the edge of the snowbank where it comes to a point. He's pawing and sniffing around. Hurry up.
Here, Chico. What have you found? Why, this is funny. Look, the tracks are all mixed up. It looks as though there has been a number of people around here.
Yes, Santa Claus. You see, we've come around the bend in the trail, so we're out of sight of the workshop here.
Yes, I see, Quinto. This doesn't look so good. I wonder what happened here. Kent's trail stops here all by these other tracks. And there are the tracks of a sled and a dog team, leading off in the other direction, towards Rodana's camp. That's right, Chico. No doubt of it, Quinto. There has been a struggle here, and someone has captured Kent and carried him off on the dog sled. It is Rodana and the dwarfs. They must have taken him over to their camp. The three of us could do nothing there against all the dwarfs. Let's get back to the workshop, Quinto. Come on, Chico. We'll have to do something about this immediately. Well, here is the workshop. We must hurry. Chico, you'd better keep some of those bears of yours out on the trail. Oh, those ornery dwarfs. Isn't it bad enough that they should hold up our work the way they have? And now they have to go and kidnap Kent.
What's that, Santa Claus? Kidnap Kent?
Yes, Nemo. We followed Kent's trail up around the end of that snowbank at the bottom of the mountain. There we found signs of a big struggle. And instead of Kent's trail going on towards the Eskimo village, we saw the track of a dog sled and several men going up over the hill towards Rodana's camp. There is no doubt about it. It's a good thing the snow stopped. We must get Kent back somehow.
Oh, Santa Claus, we can't go right into the dwarf camp. There are too many of them, and they'd capture us, too.
I know that. We'll have to figure out something else to do.
Oh, Santa Claus, look at my little cousin Puppy. Doesn't his little stomach look like he swallowed a balloon?
Yes, Dee Dee, but don't bother me now. I have a lot to do.
Oh, all right, Santa Claus. I was just gonna...
Oh, that's all right, Dee Dee. You go ahead and play around. But the rest of us are awfully busy. Chico, you give the animals their orders. And Quinto, you get some of the Eskimos started over here in a hurry to finish repairing the warehouse. Dee Dee, I'll tell you something you can do. Why, where is Dee Dee?
Oh, Dee Dee and that puppy just scampered out through the door. I don't know where they're going.
Quick, see if you can catch them, Quinto.
Why, they're going right along the trail past the mountain. Dee Dee has a string on the dog, and the dog seems to be following the trail.
Look at them hurrying along. Dee Dee is talking to that puppy like he'd found a real friend. I'd like to listen in on their talk.
That's right, Fuzzy. You just show him what a good sailor you are. I'll bet that little nosy of yours tells you everything that's going on. Here we are. Here's the place, all right. And here's where Kim stopped. And there's the tracks of Banana's nasty old sled. Come on, Fuzzy, let's follow it. Oh, Fuzzy, 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 don't go so fast. You get me all tired out. Oh, all right, run if you want to. That's right. Over the hill. That's the trail, all right. Aw, shucks, Fuzzy. Santa Claus thinks we can't do anything. But we'll just show him what we can do. I bet they've got Chet in that old cave of theirs. That's where he'll be all right. Now, Fuzzy, don't you make any noise. And for heaven's sake, don't bark. And that's those bad bark things. Come on, Fuzzy, quiet now.
Well, now I suppose we'll have something more to worry about. Oh, but Dee Dee will have to take care of himself for a while. Our job is to get the toys done and figure out some way to rescue Kent.
Dee Dee and that pup are out of sight now. Do you think the dwarf will hurt Ken, Santa Claus?
I don't dare think about that, Quinto. Now let's get to work here. We can't stop for a single minute. Somehow we've got to get these toys out. Solvag, how are your elves coming along with the painting?
They're doing fine, Santa Claus. But I do wish I could do something about Kent.
So do I, Solvag. But I don't know what it would be. There isn't anything we can do that is more important than getting our work finished.
All right, Santa Claus. We are painting the toys just as fast as they are brought into us.
That's fine, Solvag. And don't stop for anything. Oh, I wish Dee Dee hadn't run off that way with his puppy. I'm afraid that if there are any dwarfs along the trails, they'll catch him, too. Oh, Quinto.
What, Santa Claus?
Your mechanics are working smoothly now. You get up on over the hill there and see if you can tell where Dee Dee has gone. Signal to us if you see anybody.
All right, Santa Claus. I'll go right away.
That's fine. Now, Solvag, I guess to speed things up, we'd better move all of those dolls and toy animals into the tunnel.
All right, Santa Claus. We have the things pretty well cleared away.
And you, Nemo, you stand right outside the door there and watch Quinto. He may signal back to us if he doesn't find Dee Dee or if he sees any signs of trouble. We've got to rush this repair work on the workshops and tools. We can't start out after Ken until we get things in such shape that Radana can't do any more damage here.
Santa Claus.
Yes, Nemo? What is it?
Quinto is signaling something, but I can't make out what he means.
Here, let me see. He's pointing on over the hill. That must mean that Dee Dee and the pup have gone right on over towards Radana's camp. I don't like the looks of that. It's bad enough for the dwarfs to have captured Kent. But if they get Dee Dee, too, it will be...